members continue to add flowers, flags, and even notes, specifically to Specialist Sarah Backstrom, who was killed, and Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, who we know is fighting for his life tonight. Now, this afternoon, we were there when the Hazara American community held a vigil. They are specifically an ethnic group originally from Afghanistan.
Washington now in the ongoing search for a motive in last week's deadly shooting involving 2 National Guard members. Investigators analyzing the suspect's background and events in his life in the months leading up to the attack. The Homeland Security Secretary this morning saying it appears the suspect was radicalized here in the U.S.
We believe he was radicalized since he's been here in this country. We do believe it was through connections in his home community and state, and we're going to continue to talk to those who interacted with him, who were his family members, to talk to them. So far, we've had some participation, but anyone who has information on this needs to know that we will be coming after you.
Here's this picture of the shooting suspect, an Afghan national now facing a first-degree murder charge. He previously worked with U.S. military and CIA-backed forces in Afghanistan. News Nation's Hannah Brandt live for us at the White House with the very latest. Hannah.
Xavier, the top question tonight right now really is motive. Federal investigators are gathering more information about that shooting suspect as they try and figure out exactly why he opened fire on those 2 National Guard members just days ago. 29-year-old Ramanullah Lakanwal worked with the United States CIA in Afghanistan. And we know his unit was tasked with combat missions, sometimes involving the potential killing of terrorist suspects. And now officials are reportedly looking into whether he suffered from PTSD in connection with that work. Lakanwal first came to the U.S. in 2021, and DHS Secretary Kristi Noem saying in that interview with NBC today that investigators do believe he was radicalized while he was here in the United States. Lakanwal also apparently had been struggling for years. According to reports from the Associated Press, he was facing some financial trouble and was also behaving erratically. As investigators dig into that suspect, we're seeing really an outpouring of support and sympathy nationwide for those National Guard members who were shot. There's a growing memorial here in Washington, D.C., where community members continue to add flowers, flags, and even notes, specifically to Specialist Sarah Backstrom, who was killed, and Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, who we know is fighting for his life tonight. Now, this afternoon, we were there when the Hazara American community held a vigil. They are specifically an ethnic group originally from Afghanistan. And they told me during that vigil they are grieving Backstrom's death with the rest of the country. But they also said they support a deeper look at the Afghanis who came to the U.S. during the American troop withdrawal.
We really are concerned about safety of this country, safety of this nation. And we share our sympathies with the family of the victims and the people of the United States. And we support the law enforcement to investigate and make accountable the people who came in the evacuation and who are a threat to the security and safety of the country.
You can probably hear the sounds of Air Force One behind me. President Trump just landing here at the White House tonight. He talked earlier aboard Air Force One in a gaggle with reporters, including News Nation's own Libby Dean. And that's when he told her that he expects his administration's pause on asylum for refugees to last for a long time, saying in his words that he thinks we don't want some of these people here. He also doubled down on the idea that the United States might revoke some citizenship of some of the immigrants that are already here, Xavier.
Hannah Brandt reporting live from the White House. Hannah, I understand the finger pointing. What I don't understand is, how this continues.